Yeah, surviving the lava zone.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where's my notebook? There's.
Shush.
I thought you were gonna say, I think I just need a nap.
I mean, it's the way I feel that.
Well, I ain't keeping you guys here, so if you want to bounce, then
No.
Oh, well.
I'm keeping me here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Got a gun?
Take him.
I was tempted. We're already lollygagged enough.
Yes.
Dude, what's your lolly?
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh my god! That was foul!
Waterfowl.
I was thinking that.
Hey. All right. What happened last week, you bunch of clowns?
Okay, well, let's take a look. We pull up, alright? To... I put one of the more interconnected entrances. And I'm not sure what I meant by that. Awesome.
In the cavern that was a kingdom, there are only two ways.
Oh, right.
Easily
so this is one of the
viable.
ones that has more, like, pathways down?
Correct.
Okay. A massive yawning chasm that leads not to an entirely dark, but rather dark tunnel. And I said large twice for some reason. Let's see here. We stopped there to take a break, but also to plan, see what the best route is. Reduvius and Ceres were planning, and Dahlia sat in. Mercer was starting to look at the rock. Haley and Cassandra go off to talk. Let's see here. I've got notes for what they were planning and what Dahlia overheard about all the horrors and geographical pathways. We're going to be going somewhere called Xanathos. It's a cavern system. Pardon?
Xanathos.
It's Xanathos. Was one of the oldest cavern systems / kingdoms in the Underdwell, but the place has always been a taboo location. On the surface, it's quiet, but inside, there are many reasons to believe that this is the source of that corruption that's plaguing the Underdwell. Let's see here. Yeah, they only know that there are grand structures in there, and that there are things lurking inside those grand structures. Corrupted bugs make their way down there, so they suspect it must be a ritual, congregation, or something happening down there. I did miss a good number of notes that happened immediately after that, but I can just keep going, and someone can fill in the blanks when they realize what I've missed. I'll take silence as a yes.
Yeah.
We find out that the sand is actually...
So, or we just say what you're doing, so...
I was just giving space for someone to be like, oh, well, right after. We find out that the sand is cremated bones. The former kingdom of... Is it Senanet?
Senanet.
Some notes about what it looked like. They had a wheel spring that they siphoned to make like a waterfall for farming and such, which sounds awesome. They had some great mages that... They could farm because they had a sun. A magical sun. Or at least sunlight. And that was kind of their... Was it their main trade that they did? Was like surface crops and plants.
It was one of their
and
main
such?
exports, yeah.
Yeah. It was super fortified because they were only 4 ways in. Haley heard that the suns used down here became nova and detonated. Paradoc rolled for Arcana and was like, hold on a minute, there's no shadows here. So either Haley's wrong, we're actually so high up that we can't see the shadows, or the nuke was more than a flash, or rather sustained power, essentially meaning they didn't die, maybe not immediately, and it was more like burning alive, from my understanding. So that's terrifying. Let's see here. Mercer reacted suddenly, and there was no real clear reason as to why. Roma noticed it, so she went up and talked to him, and Mercer was like, "Do you feel like we're being watched?" I felt it like a number of times. He wonders if it's an apostle, but he doesn't really have any good theories or anything to stand on with those theories. Just his thoughts. He goes on about the geode, which has a lot of potential. The two things we can do is a big bomb, which Mercer says he can set up a time detonation for, or like a remote detonator, or a beacon, like we originally planned for a hot drop. Roma is told to ask the group both if they feel they've been perceived and if we think mega bomb, or if we think a mega bomb to blow up is the Oh my god, to blow up the corruption source is a good idea. Good god, can't read. I don't remember what we rolled, but Roma got a nosebleed at some point. Pulling up the card Dahlia has. Yeah, it changed. One side is a person and the other side is a symbol we don't recognize. Doing a lot of investigation. Let's see here. The individual on the card is extensively kitted up. It has a bunch of gadgets and gizmos. Not detailed enough to see what they are, but, you know, at least you can tell that they've got gadgets and gizmos considering it's a playing card we're looking at. Let's see here. A harness across the arms and torso, but not the head. It looks similar to Mercer's in the sense that it's a closed system. No evidence of exposure from the armor, so like that's how we know it's a closed system. Lots of blades and like a really beefed up crossbow type thing. And Mercer, taking a look at it, says that it's not an Ash Warden. Or at least doesn't look like one. Not that he knows about. Let's see here. I'm just reading to see if there's anything else. There's a lot of details, but not a lot of it is relevant right now, so that's something we can come back to when we find time to investigate this card that's been plaguing us. Badger writes in Haley's book, and Falk, being a spy, is the only one who sees what he wrote.
Not a spy.
Yeah,
He's a friend. Spies are friends, not food.
Not food. Spies are family.
Well, by your guys' track record so far, yeah, that is very accurate.
Yeah. I wrote down here, Caradoc tries to feel if the bone dust is sad. It feels nothing.
It is dead. Which is perhaps the saddest thing of all.
Yeah.
In a cosmic sort of nothingness sort of way.
Speaking of sad, I didn't take notes, but Caradoc and Dahlia have an emotional conversation. That is not, it was not like private. We walked away, but we were not trying to keep it private.
Death is final, right?
Anyway, after Reduvius and Ceres offer our routes. Ceres, thank you. Offer us a couple of routes, which we decided to go the geothermic path through the lair of Cresselia and her Legion of Corrupted. We're not looking to fight this Cresselia. We're looking to survive.
Anything else?
That's all I've got.
Did we mention that the card changed?
Yes.
Okay. We mentioned the imagery on the card?
Yes, the figure and a symbol.
And yeah, I was gonna say the six-winged being behind said figure.
Yeah.
Right.
Which initially was like one set of wings, and then looked like hella good, and I was like, oh,
it's
there's a lot.
Angel. It's like an angel
Yeah, an
smile.
angel.
Biblically accurate.
Hmm.
Be not afraid.
Ma'am, I am the most terrified I have ever been.
Clearly you don't know how to follow instructions.
And now I'm gonna obliterate you. Let's see what else I conversed about. The dancer had to comment about you guys, as well as like how the apostles have a general idea of where you guys are at any given point. Although it's a lot worse underground because rock, miles of rock.
What a
Rock. The dancer went off towards the end to go contact the hound, supposedly, which Eva was vehemently against letting the supposed turncoat just go make a call, so to speak, but alas.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be
Poor
fine.
Saster.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
She does usually have the point of just like, if I wanted to betray you, I would have done it already, and I probably could already have in your mind.
But wouldn't it be all the sweeter betrayal for a long con?
Yeah, true.
Be funnier.
It'd be funnier, exactly.
No.
Yeah, Kirsty.
Don't get me up just yet.
Let's see. We were talking about Badger sending out the message. And he got one back. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, let's get into it then, shall we? I put away the very dangerous fidget toy. Where do we start with in terms of music? Always the hardest thing. Getting the right mood, the right vibe. What Hollow Knight music?
Yeah. What vibe are you looking for?
We got our
Yeah,
dealer
not
here.
there yet, so just something a bit travel-y, calm-ish. Maybe foreboding.
Travel. Look at the Hollow Knight OST.
We'll go back to Kingdom's Edge. That also works.
The Crossroads. I forget what that one sounds like.
I think that one's a bit whimsical, if I recall
Yeah.
correctly. Hollow Knight OST ominous. I don't know. I'll let the algorithm figure it out.
I mean, I know some ominous ones, but a lot of them are intense.
Then they're not ominous, and they're dangerous. I want something to set the mood. Set the mood. Maybe this? What's it fucking loud?
What does the White Palace sound like? I forget that.
Be opening 7 different OSTs and waiting for them all to load to hear them for 3 seconds. Awesome. Oh, Alec lost connection.
No. You'll be remembered.
That starts that way, but goes. Okay, that might work actually. Let me go through the rest of my tabs.
Which one works?
See in a sec. Once I confirm the remaining tabs, because YouTube sucks at loading. Come on, YouTube. Come on. I know you're loading adware that's getting blocked right now. That's why you're wasting resources and not loading things. But come on, hurry it up.
Come on. Mercy's tired of this bullshit.
Yalla.
Oh, there he is. One thing I am happy about this new mouse I got, which I think we've had. I got this mouse when my last mouse broke, but then Alex sent me that mouse. So thus I've had this one in the wings for like a year now. It has the sniper button, which I use as my I used to use as my Discord toggle mute. So, but now it's back. Programmable coding. Okay, I think I can use this one for later. But for the time being, we'll use this one as we wait for Alec to restart his router. Actually, no, we'll just wait for I want to start playing and then like just sit with it for like 3 minutes. So I will say, as we are music less, your guys' travel, because of the path you took. Actually, let me take you guys to this title slide, and I can maybe do like a quick illustration. I still gotta look into how to redo the Roll20 on my tablet. So this is not to scale at all. I'm just doing this for abstract interpretation.
Yeah.
So you guys left cavern, going down path. That's a path.
The path.
But the other path, but potentially the other path would have been like this or something like that, right? Oh wow!
Holy shit! A path.
Exactly. The corruption, or I guess the corrupted, would start have showing up around, like, we'll say, like, around this point. This checkpoint. Because of the path you guys picked,
yes,
you guys don't go to that checkpoint. So this entire trek is combatless. It is maybe, like, has, like, some, like, anomalies, so to speak, here and there, like clot flies or stuff like that, but you guys aren't, like, struggling to stay protected, putting in the effort to dodge projectiles or people trying to board, I guess, Bob, like a boarding maneuver.
Oh, so
No, it's a pretty quiet route up to this point. The other path would have been slow, steady, constant fighting, or maybe not fighting necessarily, but hazard. So this entire stretch of you guys making your way to the lair of Cresselia is quiet, calm, as calm as riding on top of Bob is, and it's more, grasshopper hopping and cockroach like skittering. It does even out for a good for a couple of segments of it. Like they're just like flat, straight shots, so there's some reprieve from the hopping motions here and there. And you guys don't even have to blink all that off. Blink as in teleport, not blink as in blink your eyes. You guys don't have to blink through anything all that often, maybe only a couple times during this descent. So you guys have a pretty chill-ish time on Bob. Chill enough that if you guys wanted to do something like that isn't, how to say, something that you want to do on a stable platform. So that's the best way I can describe it. You guys are able to do that. Or talk, plan, prep gear, again, on a stable platform. That sort of stuff. Mercer than testing the geode on Bob. That's
yeah.
That sounds like
I would hope not.
In that vein, Cassandra would dole out to you guys some potions.
Oh, you get excited about her potions.
I'm sorry, you've lost your luster.
He knows what yours to do by now.
That is a good point.
This is a new weird one. Why is my stomach
hurt? I'll just say no, so I'm just gonna play the music. As you guys are traveling, skittering, going along, Cassandra hands you guys a set of potions to all of you. Here you go. And she keeps one for herself. Basically just everyone that's here. Including the dancer. For better or worse.
Is it just... What does it do? The potion? Is it just like a... Oh god.
Do you ask her? Do you ask her?
Should we try and figure it out first, considering she's an alchemist?
Sure, we'll alchemy.
Hell yeah.
Alchemist
Using
supplies.
wisdom?
For this, yes. She is a wisdom-based alchemist as well.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Not your best showing.
He's feeling sick still. That's why he's here.
This is
Can be.
as you look into it, there is some I'll call it like welcome back, Alec. Cassandra's handing out potions as you guys are having a pretty calm stint trek, whatever you want to call it, journey, descent down. You guys picked the path that has you've concentrated all your pain and suffering to one location as opposed to the other path, which you spread the load. Constant trickle on the other path. So Dahlia, you look at the potion that Cassandra hands out to you guys, and there is some, I'll call it core activation element to it. It's not something that is powerful on like a long-term basis, probably due to the expedient nature that she had to whip these up for. It is protective. You're just not sure in what regard, how it works, etc. But you know she's telling you the truth. If there was any doubt that Cassandra isn't actually an alchemist.
No. No doubt. Just curious.
It definitely will protect you against the heat. In what regard? Can't quite say.
After taking a look at it, swishing it maybe a little bit, if that's something you would do to figure it out, she looks to Cassandra. And so this is protection against the heat, right?
In a way, it's how to describe it? A bolstering of your body, but very, very potent. And because it's so potent, very, very short. I don't want to hazard running that level of activation in your body for a long time. It's dangerous. So what does it actually fucking do? It protects us from the heat, but what does it actually do? Well, two things I would put. It'll let heat wash off you as if it were cool air. Eh? What do you mean, eh? It's another poetic way of saying that. No, it's very literal, actually. Eh? So, does it doesn't actually affect any hot metal? No, it just makes it feel different, and your body, the magic in it, will, not cool it itself, but this is so hard to explain, I'm sorry. That's fine. So, say we drink this. We got a breath of fire on our face. Pretty classic thing, right? Still hits everyone. And if people didn't drink this potion, they'll feel every degree of it. Oh, one other thing. It's just... it's not always on. Right, because then it'd probably kill us. Not kill... I don't want to get into it. But, yes, it's not always on. And your body will know when to use it. No, it's one of those things. What do you mean one of those
nodding
things?
like, yeah.
What do you mean one of those things? Hey, looks at Mercer, then to you, Dahlia, then to you, Cassandra. One of those magics that just knows how it works, sort of things. Oh, really? He like giggles.
If
His
it
West
works.
Nightmare. Yeah. Alright. So we drink these now? I don't see why not. They should last an hour.
How's it taste?
Let's find out.
Arms up.
Drink it.
Cheers.
Drink it.
Cool.
You guys
We'll also
drink it.
Finn wants
Yeah,
to know
drink a
if
coin.
Eva waits for everyone else to drink theirs first.
Yes.
We all knew it, but I had to double check.
You guys
Best girl.
drink the Mothman
Final girl.
Blade.
Must be bathwater.
Oh no.
This is, without a doubt, one of the most astringent things you've ever drinking. It makes, despite it being liquid, it makes your mouth feel dry.
No!
it almost it's like the texture version of like a miracle berry, which is like the thing you eat to make sour things taste sweet. It is a liquid that makes your mouth feel dry, and you're just like, what the fuck? And it's almost like your body, your throat, almost is trying to swallow it as if it were a solid moving through it, but it's not. It's a liquid.
Oh my god, it's like dry scooping matcha.
Yeah, it's like if any of you have ever, I don't think anyone has done that. Was it called the cinnamon challenge back in the day?
God.
It's something like halfway to that. Of course, the cinnamon itself is actually solid, fluid because it's movable, but solid. This is liquid fluid, and you're just like, what the fuck? Taste wise, it tastes spicy, not in like a hot sense, but in like a there's a lot going on here sense. Like it's sour in a certain regard too. It's like eating like Indonesian like tom yum or something like that. I think it's Indonesian. It's like spicy yet sour, which sort of cuts through the spice, but at the same time it's weird, and coupled with the dry, quote unquote, dryness of it, you're just like.
This is a very interesting combination.
If Cassandra were an anime character, which I guess is right 80% there, she'd have like that sweat thing on the side of her head, like that like awkward, like yeah, exactly. I'm afraid culinary arts weren't my training.
Would it have been possible for Dahlia's tribe to have made anything like this, like her family?
No, this is clearly something that's like from a book somewhere, because if this is meant to allow you to travel through like a deep earthen thermal zone, that's such an intense amount of heat that yeah, your tribe wouldn't have ever had to interface with something like that, because you guys had humid but not volcanic.
Sorry, what I meant was the texture and or taste.
Taste, no, definitely not. You guys didn't have very those spices to work with.
Makes sense.
Texture,
Occasions?
Indonesian? Indonesian tom yum? I'm sorry, you know a lot of Indonesian people in Louisiana?
The drinks are evil Cajuns. They don't have spice.
Oh my god.
They have spice, it's not that type of spice, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
The astringency, also probably not, because this is like... You get the feeling that the astringency actually has something to do with the effect, not as like a byproduct of weird ingredient combination.
Oh, okay.
So you guys down this whatever that is, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But you guys definitely feel the environment around you feels slightly cooler now, all of a sudden. Like 5 degrees.
Watching everyone drink these things, and because he's like, okay, well, I want to see how they react to it before I drink it, if it tastes like shit. But it's worse than that, and he sees that on everyone's faces. And he's like, oh fuck, now I gotta drink this, knowing that's gonna be that bad.
If Dahlia saw you watching, she'd do her best to keep a straight face. You don't know anything.
Jin does not
I
care.
mean, yeah. Roma's probably like boking in the corner or something.
Eva looks to you, Falk, looking at the vials you both have. Looks between them. Bottoms up. She holds up her vial as if it was like she's doing a cheers. In the name of the Emperor.
Protect me.
Why do potions are so nasty? I'm sure there's some...
It's a medicine.
Exactly, I'm sure there's some philosophical point to make that not to overdose on him or something. Ugh. Mercer, like, just begins drinking from his canteen, like, you hear him swishing around in his visor.
It does nothing! It does nothing!
No, it doesn't. Fuck.
I wouldn't trust it if it tasted good.
I sort of like it. What?
Everyone looks at her.
Well, not the dryness of it, but the taste is interesting. Ugh.
Is it interesting or do you like it? There's a difference.
Both.
Blech.
You guys see Declan has his and he's still yet to drink it. He's just staring down at it.
Good luck.
Hmm.
Just do it quick.
Bombs up, Night Prospect. It's for the quest.
He's right.
I do not appreciate you twisting the nature of this mission to compel me to do something you know is a tease. But you still gotta do it.